It is 9:36. I had to do a few things before I logged in and started trading. Today was CPI. What day is it? 15. Yeah, you see, red CPI. Look at this. It was 8:30, right? Look at this beauty. Look, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Look where it touched. Right in at 8:30. Exactly at 8:30. Well, 8:25, I guess. Boom. It touched. And then it made new highs. That's what's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Anyways, that just proves how much it works. It did not go back and tap this break of structure here. It did not go back, so it's unmitigated. And if I'm being honest, there is a buy here, but I'm not gonna buy because we are on top of the range here. So higher high, higher low, higher high. I put it here because whatever, right? Over here, boom, right? Um, what's it called? We're on top of the range, as you can see. Top of the range. So I'm not gonna buy on top of the range, counting your swings. You feel me? So over here, all over here, there was no buys for me because there was this break of structure was unmitigated, and then this 1 hour zone here was also unmedicated. So yeah, yeah, and then when I mean profits though, I look for reasons not to take a trade. You feel me? But I just can't act on my emotions. So, like if I see that a trade is valid and I'm just scared to take a trade, I just um then I still take it anyways because if I don't take it, that's me acting on my emotions. But let's say uh you just gotta be picky with your trades, right? That's how you keep your win rate high. Bro, there's a lot of dust in my desk, bro. What the heck? What the hell? But like over here, like I could buy over here, but it's on the top of the range, and we're like, you feel me? After CPI, I'm not gonna buy over here because count your swings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel me? Plus this range on top, this demand zone here. You heard? So I'm not gonna buy here, and that's about it. Literally, that's about it. Peace. Oh, but David, you saw a setup. Why didn't you buy? Like I told you, bro. It's the it's the bottom of the range. Sorry, it's the top of the range. I'm unapproachable. So, boom, boom, boom. Exactly. As you can see, now I can sell here. Look, look. Hold on. The uptrend. Well, bow, 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 bow. So, uh, taps in here. My guy, I can tell. Taps in here. I can sell $10. That is a lot, bro. Like why you do why? Oh no, it's over here because this is top. So yeah, once it taps, if it taps over here to break a structure, I can sell over here, expecting it to be bow and then bow again. You feel me? You have to be just picky when you uh just to be picky with your trades. If there's a reason not to take a trade, bro, then not taking a trade is the right choice. Because I feel more confident now that this is a breaker structure. Uh, that's about it. I'll come back when like it does something. Peace. 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 All right. So once it touches here, I am going to sell. Oh, this is the wrong one. It's over here. Stop loss 23.75.90. If it touches this, then I will enter. If it doesn't touch this, I will not enter. I'll come. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep recording. Yeah, I'll come back when it hits, or if it doesn't hit, I'll come back as well. And I am selling. Wow, it's just sold here. How many pips was that? Ooh, that's 5 pips. So I'm 10 pips. Ooh, that's bad. That's looking kind of bad. Cause it's gonna hit. It's obviously gonna hit. So I'm only gonna get in profit. Ooh, that's a bad entry. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a bad entry. But that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's alright. You feel me? Because I'm only gonna get in profit now. 10 pips away. Because it's a 5 pip spread. But anyways, where's my? Do I have my take profit? I do not have my take profit. My take profit is 357.76. That's the take profit right there. Alright, I'll come back when something happens. If I lose, or if I win, or if nothing happens. It's 10:30. Some volume's gonna kick in. Alright, peace. Alright, looks like I'm gonna lose once it taps over here. Honestly, man, like sad stuff. I did put in my stop loss here, but I moved it because me don't want to lose. But it's whatever. I wonder what I did wrong here. Wonder what I did wrong here. Really wonder what I did wrong here. Really wonder what I did wrong here. You know. Yeah. If I don't post anything else, it's because I lost. So peace. All right, I lost. Yay, negative 130 pips. Jesus Christ, that's why I did not want to trade, bro. Oh my God. All right, so. Alright, let's see what I did wrong. I mean, this was a valid trade through and through. Made a high and then it broke the low. I don't see anything wrong with it. Um, it was a valid trade. Oh yeah. Alright, but it's fine. We learn and grow from it. So, it was on top of the range, and I thought it would hold, but we are in an uptrend. So I think for me to like, okay, so okay, boom. So I know my setups that I'm good with. So I think if I'm gonna enter a break of structure, it would have to need. How can I explain this? Let me see here. So okay, for me to enter the cell here, it would have I would need an extra confirmation of a low, and then I would have used this 50 for 50%. Let's say broke over here, and then I could sell. That's the only way that I would enter a break of structure. Not immediately, but after in the 5 minute, right? Because there is another break of structure that when let's say, all right, boom. Give me a second here. Let me draw it out. All right, boom. So, give me a second. For me to enter a break of structure in the 5 minute, like for the actual range, the zones, I would need an extra confirmation, an extra leg down for me to confirm that, okay, it's an actual downtrend. So this is where I would enter. Not immediately once it breaks structure, right? On the 5 minute. Because I only like to enter in the 5 minute, like the zones with like confirmations, like going with the trend, right? Not starting a new trend. But on the 1 minute, like let's say 5 minutes making highs and lows, highs and lows and highs. Let's say we are over here, right? If the in the 1 minute time frame it does break structure, like it does break structure, then I can sell according to let's see that like that's gonna I can sell because it's gonna hit the 50 Fibonacci, right? Not that it's gonna hit the 50 Fibonacci for sure, but I can sell that. Okay, it's gonna go down to at least try and hit. You feel me? So I know there's two setups. They're continuations in the 5 minute zone, and then the breaker structure in the 1 minute with the 5 minute zone below it if you're selling, or the 5 minute zone above it if you're buying. Right? Those are the two setups I need to take if I'm to enter a breaker structure on a 5 minute because it's the top of the range and it's gonna start a new trend. I rather just ignore that and then enter on a continuation, right? Like it makes a new low and then it hits the 50% Fibonacci again, and then we can enter. Um, that's about it. That's about it. Those are the two setups I need to enter on. So I would not have entered here if it did hit the 50%. On the 5 minute continuation, and then so this is what I'm gonna do. 5 minute continuation, 1 minute break of structure. Uh, when selling, a 5 minute zone or range. When selling below it, and when buying, 5 minute. When buying 5 minute zone above it. There's just a two setups that I need to take. If it's a 5 minute break of structure, I don't want it. I want a 5 minute continuation with the zone, right? That's what I took from this trade here because not really sustainable. You feel me? It just went up. It just went up. It is like an extra confirmation. You heard? Just because it's on top of the zone here, it's okay. You know, we need a also the weekly. Yeah, That is why. And it's fine, but that's what I learned from this trade. I would take the same setups over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, over and over and over again, over and over. And there is it. 5 minute continuation, meaning not when it breaks here, just goes below and then enters the 50 again. Ow. And then you can you can sell. That's about it. That's about it. I'm not gonna ask questions on why it didn't work because it's just it happens, bro. Like it's valid, but I think for me, I just need to focus on this. Um, 5 minute continue. Shown over here was a protected brick structure, but you would assume, right, when it broke the structure, it would go back to the 50 range, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes this is just liquidity to continue going up, and liquidity after this is it. This is basically it. This is it. So buy with the 5 minute zone, higher high, higher low, higher high. You can expect on the yeah, made a higher high here, so you can expect price to hit the 50% Fibonacci. You can drop down to the 1 minute, break a structure. You can enter, boom, right? And then if it you do a 1 to 1, so obviously you're gonna do a 1 to 1 basically, and then once if it taps the 50% Fibonacci, you can buy again, and then do the same things over and over again. And then when you are selling, when it starts a new trend, you're not gonna sell over here. You're gonna sell once there's an extra confirmation, basically. So once there's an extra lower low, because this could be just liquidity to continue going up. Sometimes liquidity breaks structures. That's fine. And then if you're gonna buy in the 1 minute time frame, you need to break structure. Yeah, that's perfect. That's basically the thing. I just gotta do this over and over again. The tricky thing is just following the plan. Just gotta work on your psychology. But yeah, it's about it. That's about it. That is about it. Cause over here I tried to sell and it was just I got smashed. But basically it's fine. Whatever. Peace. In the 2 weeks, it's been 15 days since I started learning these concepts. It's really fine. But we're just gonna do that. All right, peace. Also, I could have just looked at the weekly because the weekly just was made a wick down, so there's a lot of momentum for um there's a lot of momentum to go up. You feel me? So it's fine, but I want to be profitable in this area first, and then we can focus on more and learning more. That's peace. Alright, so with that being said, whatever the hell it was, whatever the heaven it was, the last clip, the 5 minute zone, following the trend, right? And then we are on top of the trend, right? But look, we are on top of the range, but I fear it's gonna go more. So boom, right? Give me a second here. So I think the monthly, bro, it's gonna go all the way up to here. We can look for buys, bro. All the way up to here. So we might be able to look for buys all the way here. Yeah. But like, and then with that being said, just the 5 minute buy, whatever the last clip was, right? 5 minute zone, and then the 1 minute reversal flip. That one, what we do, on top of that, just being like those two trades that I take, my 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 risk, my risk to reward is gonna be static, and I'm gonna cap it at $10, $10 to $15, right? So if my pips like 20 pips, I'm gonna put 0.05 lot to make sure that my risk to reward is $10. Cause if my risk to reward was $10, I had two winning trades and then one losing trade, I would still be up. I would still be up. You feel me? So therefore, static risk and a 5 minute continuation. You beat the high. You are my one thing. You are my one thing. 5 minute or an hour continuation goes back here, my son. Dog, if it goes back here, I'm buying. I'm buying. Just go back. Let's go back from the gym. So there's a 1 hour buy here on the zone here. It beat the high. Boom, right? Well, it is if it closes on top of here. So we are gonna be able to look for sales all the way down here. This is kind of cool. So if it starts a new trend, we look for sales. We look for 1-to-ones, $10 risk until it touches here, or if it touches around, like around, that's when we're gonna stop selling and looking for buys. That's about it, bro. That's about it. That's about it. How many? How many? One, two, three, four. So it might, you feel me? You are my one thing. So if it breaks structure, all right, bro. Let's see here. High, low, beats the structure, and then it goes back here. It beats the high, right? Beats the high, makes a high, low. Am I going to sell here? No, I'm gonna sell already. I'm going to sell like over here on the second one. Although I might be able to actually sell if it does beat the high. I'm not even joking. Why? Because the 1 hour beat the high. So what do we expect? We expect to continue going down. We don't know. We're gonna see if it does give me that whatever, right? But this is good. So two rules I put in to keep the thing static and then keep my risk static is for sure. $10 over. I don't want if I'm risking like for 20 pips, blah blah blah. I'm a risk so it's $10 on this small but account. We have this 1 hour zone here that we can expect to maybe go up a little bit, and then we can expect to go down and touch this 50% Fibonacci, or even or like hover around this 50% Fibonacci, so we can look for sales. We can look for sales in this zone here. I gotta poop, bro. I lied. So you can you can do on the 5 minute. You can sell a break of structure if there's a zone, a higher time frame zone that you think when the break structure is gonna go into, right? You can assume that's gonna go into. So let's say broke sure, but it doesn't have a zone. It doesn't have this zone. Like over here, I see that if it breaks structure, if it breaks below here and it closes on the 50, touches the 50, I can sell. Why? Because I can assume that it's gonna go down up to this 1 hour zone of higher high, higher low, higher high. Do you understand? So like over here on this 5 minute cell, there was no zone. There was no zone that you could have went down into. You feel me? Like what was the zone over here? Like no, this like you feel me? It needs a higher time frame zone to go down. That's why I lost this one. And if it goes down over here, that's why if it goes down over here, and I can enter based off here, pow. Let's say it goes down. I can enter once it taps here, and that's why I will not lose because it has a zone that I can assume that it's gonna go into. If it's this higher high, higher low, it's not even a higher low. But if it's this zone here, or even the 1 hour zone, I can assume that it's gonna go there. You feel me? That's why it needs to break this low though first. It needs to have a so for me to sell in a break of structure, it needs to have a zone in a higher time frame. That's why the 1 minute works with the 5 minute zone below it. Do you understand that? Do you understand it? So it's very very important for you to align higher time frame with your smaller time frame, starting with the monthly, starting with the weekly. Because the monthly, we can assume it's gonna go over here, or like at least over here, tap at this before it starts going down. This week it can go up more. You feel me? It can go up more. It can go up more. But I think it can go up after it touches this. It's gonna go up more. You feel me? Watch, just watch, guys. Just watch.